You were tuned in to episode 123, 123, the Goodfellas podcast. Your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. And I got my main man with me, Big Bro, Boxing First Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K. What's going on, Big Bro?
Man, in this field trying to talk about this sport we love so much. You know what I mean? It be having some dull points and then we get, things like what happened with the lady passing and what we love getting offset. But it actually, gave us a great day of boxing. Probably gonna be the best day of 2022, April 15th, the way it's lining up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, sometimes when you get these fights that get get new dates, they line up and we get a flood. I mean,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a very busy day.
Yeah, October 15th is definitely a date to circle on the calendar. That's gonna be we get maybe about 2 or 3 of those days out the year where it's like a marathon, and it's literally gonna
Yeah,
be a marathon. At which, to be honest with you, bro, before we like really get into that topic, I was actually thinking about going to the Wilder fight. Now that there's so many fights, it might be better off if I'm at the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? It
yeah.
might be better off if I'm at the crib.
You be able to touch on all of them, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You be
yeah,
stuck at Wilder and you like, what's going on over there at the
right.
Bumgardner?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the thing about it is when you get into them arenas and all that, they Wi-Fi suck because everybody on it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
so you using the data on your phone, or like you trying to link to somebody's Wi-Fi, and it's trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's trash in there. Like, so I definitely got to rethink that, man. But just for people that don't know, um, Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall got pushed back to October 15th. Mayer and Baumgardner got postponed as well. We also talked about future fights that might get postponed. You're looking at um,
Kind of been,
Connor Ben and
you
Eubank
been.
that might get pushed back. I know that Joseph Parker and what's my
Joe Joyce,
man Joe Joyce,
Joe Joyce.
that's definitely going to get pushed back. So a lot of the heavy UK fights is probably going to get pushed back. Anything that Fury was trying to do, Fury and AJ was trying to do, that's off or getting pushed back. So this is big. Like, this is really big.
I don't think we touched on it the last time I was on a live with you guys. But what's your feelings on that fight, bro? Like, is it another worthy opponent? I understand that they think that's the bag, and
You talking
I
about
kind of,
AJ?
yeah, like
Uh,
it's
you know what it seemed like, bro. You know what it seemed like, yo. Like, um, it almost seemed like he knows that Usyk. So for the people that don't know, Usyk is actually injured. Like, he's injured and he's not available until 2023. And I'm surprised there was a lot of people that wasn't aware of that. Like, people was just thinking it was just a flat out duck. But Usyk is actually injured and he's not going to be available until 2023. So what it looked like to me, Blunt, it looked like he literally like, all right, well, you know what? I might as well go get this bag while I'm waiting for Usyk. So in a sense, I'm like, Fury's looking at it like, yo, this ain't no real competition. I'm about to go smash this dude. I'm about to get this quick bag real quick while I'm waiting for Usyk. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, I think
but
he doesn't look at it as good competition.
that's my thing. If it's not good competition, then bro, what does that do for your lineal championship,
It's
status?
all
Your
this it.
I,
That's it. I think he just trying to
but
run
that's
up
my
the
thing.
bag.
Is it really? That's my thing. Is it really a bag? Because
Oh yeah, hell
of
yeah.
what you just said.
It's a
It's a
huge
whitewash.
bag.
It's a
No, that's
even.
that's a big bag. Anything with AJ name on it is a big bag. So I put it to you like this: if he had the option of fighting Jared Anderson or waiting for Usyk, what you think he gonna do? He gonna wait for Usyk.
Wait for Usyk. Yeah.
He's not gonna take on a Jared Anderson because he know what the competition like. So of course he's gonna take on an AJ who is still the bag of the division, and he think is an easy bag, like it's an easy win, is a big ass bag. He's gonna make more money fighting AJ than he is Usyk.
I mean, I get it, but I don't get it because I wouldn't pay for that fight just based on the belief that it might not even be very competitive. You see what I'm saying? Because of
you gotta
just the product. Bro. Like AJ, whatever Robert Garcia was doing with AJ, I don't think we'll be able to see it improve in a fight with a guy like Fury. You know what I mean? To me,
yeah,
we would have to see a Dillian White fight, or AJ, against a little bit lesser competition where he can actually work on a lot more things that I guess Garcia is trying to, put in his tool bag. But I don't know, bro. I don't see the left hook to the body that he was working on so hard in the Usyk fight being a factor against Fury. And bro, that was his best punch.
Hey, bro. So check this out. You gotta understand who's buying the ticket though. Like them UK fans, like it's over there. Like so they just different. Bro. They different. They definitely different, man. My guy, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more in the building. They said salute, Bruce. Salute to you, man. If you're not subscribed to Bruce, man, please go over to his channel, man. Like when I say he got that work, man. He got that work, man. Some of them old time fighters, y'all be wanting to hear from them old time stories, them Tuesday night fights and all that, man. Like Bruce
classic.
Bruce got what you need. Bruce got, if you're a true boxing head, even if you catch that stuff on the playback, that's where you gotta be, like for sure. And he's kind of set the blueprint for us as well. And I know we talked about it in the past, but we're gonna start putting a couple plays together, like Bruce done put a couple plays together, like, but it's all family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's a definite sub for sure. Brennan Smith in the building. He said, "Hey people, big shout out to you, Brennan. Brennan always in this joint for sure." I'm with you 100%, man. It's just because it's in the UK, like I mean, they got prospects that fight and they'll literally pack the house. It'd be 15, 20,000 people in there for two prospects fighting. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they're fellow countrymen, you know what I mean? So they just different over there, bro. Like in the States, it's something different, but it's different.
I kind of get it. I get it, but I don't get it because, we, US based, we look for the actual breakdown, like is it deserved? Like we look at things like that matters when these guys get shot.
I have a question, bro. Like, how do you see that fight going? Like, do you see it? Is it a blowout for Fury, or like how you see it? Have you thought about it?
I honestly think it's a blowout. I think Fury has
you saying that, bro.
I'm being honest, bro. I think Fury got a better jab than Usyk, and Usyk's jab is a problem.
I'm talking about Fury. I'm talking about Fury AJ. I'm sorry, Fury.
That's
AJ.
what I'm saying. I think.
Oh no, you said Usyk. I'm sorry. You threw me.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if you bring in like what Fury tools will give AJ problem, the jab is longer. It's stronger, I do believe. You know what I mean? That's actually one of Fury's power punches is his jab. So I mean, then you dealing with the length. That means now AJ got to punch up instead of punching down, which he's been doing the past two fights. You see what I'm saying? And then in this situation, you stalking a bigger dude. Is that easier to do? You throwing body shots? Do you really want to give up body shots to the straights that Fury gonna throw? You know what I mean? Fury throws a few hooks here and there, but his one thing is to lead you in and counter you. So, I mean, AJ's not the greatest defensively. I actually see him get marked up a little bit in this fight. You know what I mean? I don't think Usyk went for the kill in fight two. I think Usyk, putting that extra weight on, he definitely had to worry about the win bag too. So he was I think being a little bit conservative with the power, and he took some rounds off. So I don't see Fury really taking rounds off. I think he stops him inside 6.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think he stops him inside 6.
I can see it being a very. Brennan said he want to see it. I listen. I don't mind the fight. If
No,
you see,
my thing, Brennan, I don't think it's not that I don't think it'll be a good fight. My thing is it deserved though? That's the one thing. Like when you have a big fight, it's usually big because each guy has worked themselves to that point. You see what I'm saying? So the build up with the things they've been doing on their own path before the paths cross makes that crossing such a potential, barn burner. But Fury, AJ, back-to-back losses. Yeah, we was, screaming about his heart and all of that. Did we really see it? Because he took the last championship rounds off. You see what I'm saying? Like, did he shot his load in round 9. And he really had nothing else. So, did we really see his heart? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Brennan said, I don't think AJ deserves it. So
thank
Brennan,
you for agreeing with me.
Yeah, let me just add on to that. There were people that were entertaining like a possible like Wilder Fury 4 fight or just something along those lines. And I'm pretty consistent. Like I don't think AJ deserves a shot. And I don't think Wilder deserves a shot. I think you need at least one. Give me one victory off the books, and then let's revisit it. Let's talk about it. But when you're coming off,
what's your thoughts on? But what's your thoughts on him calling out losers, bro? That you're the champ. You want the best competition. You see what I'm saying? Don't you? You know what I mean? Like you're calling out losers, literal losers. And I don't want to do no black-white thing, but I find it interesting that you called out 2 brothers too. You see what I'm saying? I'm just pointing that out, but I don't know, bro. And then you called out 2 dudes you can beat. So
I just think he's looking at AJ as easy work, and he's just gonna get a big bag of money for it. I think that's how he's looking at it.
Chisora too. So is Chisora.
His bag is not as big as AJ's bag, though.
No, I get it. No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about Fury just making the call. Period. Like, just
No, he's at a point now where he's taking full advantage of this Usyk injury thing. Because he's gonna call out whoever he needs to call out, and he's gonna say, "Hey, I'm just doing this just to stay busy until Usyk is ready."
But this a dude that said he was retiring. So
I told you he up and down like the stock market, man. I told you that, man. He up and down like crypto, man, for sure. Brennan said for Fury, I think it's personal. I to be honest with you, bro, like I don't think it's personal. I literally think he see an easy lick, like he see an easy mark, and he just see an easy opportunity. I think that's honestly how he's looking at it. He's looking at it the same way we looking at it. He coming off of 2 straight losses. His heart is being questioned, and he don't deserve it. But I'm about to take full advantage of this situation. He probably looking at it the same way we looking at it, and he thinking he just gonna get an easy bag off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, listen, as long as he fights Usyk, I don't care what he does in the preliminary. Long as we get that Usyk fight, I'm cool. Long as we get that Usyk fight. Now, if he fights AJ or Chisora or whatever, and he don't end it, he talking about he retired and he don't want to fight Usyk, then it's a duck. That's a big ass duck. Long as he fight Usyk sometime in 2023, whatever he want to do in the preliminary, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but no, like AJ doesn't deserve the opportunity. Like, that's a clear fact. He doesn't deserve the opportunity. That's like but I'm consistent though. Even when like the Wilder Helenius situation, I said, yo, like, no, like that shouldn't be for the belt. Like, I'm like, you want to have it as some type of an eliminator or something like that? I'm cool with that. I was just like, but it shouldn't be for the belt because I'm like, I don't want that to be the benchmark for that belt. Like Wilder's coming off of 2 losses. We got to find out about him. Helenius is coming off of 2 good wins, but it was a perfectly made opponent for him. So we got it's some answers that got to be like presented in that fight. So I don't think there's one person on the planet that I would approve getting a title shot after 2 straight losses. I don't think there's a person on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta see it win. I gotta see it win. You know
To
what I'm
me,
saying? And then we can talk about it.
It definitely would have to be your performance. Now, if you was coming off 2 losses where we like shit, bro, it was neck and neck. Like the bull lost by a round or 2, or you see what I'm saying? Like, but to me, you coming off 2 clear championship fight rounds that you just tanked, bro. Like literally tanked. Didn't throw a punch. Defense was gone. So I can't say those performances even give you a deserving shot. So I'm just totally against it based on that. But if you break down the fight itself, bro, like I said, what's the other weapon you coming with besides that left hook to the body? It seems like you working on that took away from your straight right. So I mean, then you fluctuating with your weight. Do you want to get bigger for a fight with Fury? Or do you want to get leaner so you could possibly go a little longer and be a little bit more defensive? Because the lighter you are, you should be able to move. Not that he's ever been a mover like that, but if he's playing the outside and trying to work off his jab and getting back to that 1-2 the way he did with Ruiz in the second fight, I think he could try to beat Fury from the outside if he plays the Matador, but I see it the other way. I see it Fury playing the Matador and him trying to get inside and possibly throw that slow ass left hook. But they got home though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. His body work to me kept him in that fight. But I don't know if you want to trade body shots with Fury for headshots.
Yeah, you don't. You definitely don't. I think it'll definitely be an entertaining fight. I think Fury wins the fight, but it's definitely an entertaining fight. And Brennan, he said, "I'm a Fury fan. I want him to go out as the best." And Brennan, and listen, if he's to do that, he gonna have to handle that Usyk fight. Like if he handles that Usyk fight and he gets Usyk, he gets a clear victory against Usyk. It's really not much else for Fury to do outside of these young cats. You know what I mean? Giving some of these young cats an opportunity. But the premier guys at heavyweight, he would have dispatched them. You know,
bro, he retires after the Usyk fight for real. He don't want no smoke. He don't want no smoke from none of these up and coming dudes.
And that's what,
like, he's the meal. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you get a Fury fight, if you're Jared Anderson, that's the buffet, baby. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the bag. That's the glory. That's, knocking off the king of the hill sort of, rep that you're going to get. So I don't think he want to be that guy on notch on nobody belt like that. So I think he grabs all 4 of them straps, does the undisputed thing, ring magazine, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be mad at him either.
I wouldn't be mad at him either. No, I wouldn't be mad at him. I wouldn't be mad at that because
like him. I'm gonna be honest, but I gotta give him his respect.
Yeah, he would have reached the pinnacle at that point. Like it's kind of like if he used to beat. So say if he faces AJ, right? He faces AJ, he stomps AJ out. Then he goes into a Usyk fight. He clearly beats Usyk. If I'm Fury, I retire. Because I done did everything. Like I done did everything. There's nothing else for me to do. Like at this point, you would literally be doing it for the spirit of competition. So like if he was to jump into the ring with a Dubois or a Joe Joyce or a Jared Anderson or something, it's strictly for the competition. Like it's for the competition at that point.
And I don't see him
doing that. See?
Yeah, you can see who he's calling out now is not about the competition.
Yeah.
So
facts. Brennan said AJ has gas problems. I want them to work on it. So Brennan, so here's the thing, bro. So there's some things that a fighter can do to improve their stamina, and I'm talking about legally. All right, legally. So what you can do is, first of all, he's been fighting for too long for him not to know what his best weight is in terms of going into the ring. There's been fights where his gas tank was fine. Like you take Kubrat Pulev, his gas tank was fine in that fight. There's fights where his gas tank is fine. What happens is AJ doesn't take all the great fighters find a round, one round to take off and get their win back.
Two at most.
Two at most, and they're skilled enough to win those rounds, but you can tell they're literally taking a round off,
taking it off,
getting a win back. There's not one fight I've seen in AJ where he's literally taking a round off just to get his legs and get his breather back. Like he constantly grinds himself into the ground, and that's the thing. Like anybody pushes the pace on AJ, he's gonna be tired after like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely has a gas tank problem, for sure. So and Usyk really ain't even pressing him like that. Really, in the second fight, he didn't go like he threw a lot of punches, but he didn't really press him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like making him move back.
When you shovel into the body like that, that takes a lot out of you, bro. Because he was really throwing up. He wasn't throwing like a regular left hook. He was trying to dig it upwards. You know what I'm saying? Like an uppercut slash hook.
But that's why I remember when Shane was like, "Yo, he should have never let him beat him to the middle of the ring in the 10th round." He was done after that, bro. He spent so much energy in that 9th round doing exactly what you said, throwing them shots up. You know what I'm saying? He put his all into those body shots, man. Like he really went for it. But let's get off that real quick and let's talk about. First of all, there's a ShoBox card tonight. And your one of your favorite fighters is the main event. Joseph DiGiorno is the main event on the ShoBox card.
My dude, DiGiorno. Okay, I like his bounce back after the loss. You know what I mean? I think he got on the good foot again. And sometimes when you get a loss like that, like what happened with the what's the Bulls from Australia, the brothers on ESPN when they got their losses, it didn't stunt their growth. It was almost like a learning experience. So you see what I'm saying? Like I think fighters like Adorno, the boy Josue, I think you catch a loss like that, it might set you straight, and you really get back to the lab and you get your concentration on, and you know what I mean. You let a lot of the out of the ring stuff go again. You know what I mean? Where you get restructured and reset. So I like Adorno, man. I think he got a shot. You know what I mean? I think he could get a big fight. You still got Iones out there.
He got an undefeated dude in front of him tonight. But it's a nice card though. It's a nice card tonight. So the people,
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When you see that donut by a lot of these dudes' names, bro, don't let that shit fool you. Look at Zambrano, bro. Did you see Zambrano last week?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Bro, I'm with you.
He had Joey Spencer out there looking like a true veteran. Like I've just been controlling every round and every fight for my entire career. Bro, that shit was terrible.
Yo, the dude that big shout out to Atif O'Barrelton from out of Philly, man. Big shout out to Atif.
Is he getting a look?
He just fought. So the only reason I even know about this situation is because my man Tree got a call for Atif. And first of all, big shout out to Tree. He out the hospital.
Tree, I seen him back up. You know what I mean? He up and moving around. That's what's up.
Yeah, he up and moving around, man. Big shout out to my guy Tree James. But only reason I just to speak on this, speak on this undefeated thing is Atif people called him, and then I got a call, and I pretty much shut that shit down. Like I was like, nah. So he ended up fighting a dude that was undefeated, and the dude literally he did not have one. I think he was like 13-0 or something like that. He didn't have one opponent that had more than like 2 wins. Yeah, he was 13.
That's what I mean.
That's terrible.
You gotta,
Terrible.
yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta look into them to them donuts when these dudes be looking like they getting their first,
like they
serious.
Everybody. There's a story behind every single person's record. It's up to you.
For sure.
It's up to you to
do some homework. You gotta analyze that. You know what I mean? But I thought based on the opportunity for the dude Zambrano that he was going, you know what I mean, really let his balls hang, so to speak. You know what I mean? Excuse my French, but I mean, damn, bro, he was so like he was just looking for the perfect punch, and it's like, bro, you got to create that perfect shot. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But he did that all night, and Joey Spencer let him do it, bro. That was crazy. I thought Joey was gonna put the foot on the gas, but he is who he is. So I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these youngsters, they look like they could be potentials, and you just don't see it. You know what I mean? There's a few of them out there. It's a few of them.
If you move correctly, and this, I think, Vlog and we talked about this in the past, but you can literally, as a manager, you can literally get your guy to 10-0, 15-0, if you do your homework correctly, and your guy has a pulse. You can get him to 10-0 quite easily.
But my thing is, when you doing that, don't you want your guy tested? At what point? Okay. So at what point? No, hold on. Let me restructure that. At what point do you give a test? Is it before 10 or is it after 10?
So it depends. So you take a guy like a Teef, right? Take a guy like a Teef O'Burton. You could tell they got solid people behind them. So they knew this dude that was 13-0. They did their homework on him. They know, he 13-0, but he ain't fighting nobody. Right. So that fight is probably no different than a dude that was 2-20. It's just the other dude was moved better. You know what I'm saying? So I think, me personally, you have to know your fighter on fight night, and you got to know your fighter outside of fight night for you to determine when they should take that opportunity. There's guys, bro. What's Joey Spencer record? Joey Spencer is what,
15, 16-0,
16-0, and we're still not sure. We're not sure. You know what I'm saying? You take a Vito Milnicki Jr. We're not sure. We're not sure. I'll even take it back. Take Fernando Vargas. Fernando Vargas, I think, was 20-0, 21-0 when he fought Oscar. And I was back then, I was I wasn't sure. Boxing. Yeah, I wasn't a boxing connoisseur back then, but I was I'm not sure.
I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? I wasn't sure, but you take a guy like when Tyson got his first title shot, you was sure. You was 100% sure. When Roy got his opportunities, you knew he was ready. Even you take a B-Hop when he was young in his career, when he got his first title fight, you wasn't 100% sure. You was pretty sure, but you wasn't 100% sure. But you gotta know your fighter. If you know your fighter performs on fight night, but you know he be on that bullshit during camp, then you know he ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Everything gotta fall into place, man. It's all about knowledge and understanding your fighter and being realistic about. I keep it real. Tree, that's my guy. That's my guy. I got nothing but love for him. But when I got the call and it was just yo, should we take the Atif fight? I was no. I was no. I was hell no. I was just Atif is one of them dudes. I'm if you gotta fight him, it's gotta be some type of a title eliminator, or the bag gotta be crazy because he's that good. He's that good.
Would it have been a weight thing for Tree? Wouldn't he been coming down a lot?
No, Atif fight is 75.
I thought Tree was going to cruiser. I thought Tree was taking some cruiser.
No, his last he didn't take all his fights been 175 after the Mushin fight.
Okay.
All his fights has been at 175, and he was on a 4-0 run. He won 4 straight.
I mean, it's good to see him back though. I'm glad he's back. But don't take no fights, my dude.
Yeah. We getting off that. But it just goes to show your point, vlog, is 100% true. Like that record, there's a story behind every record, man. You got to do your homework. But it's because of the Queen passing and R.I.P. to Queen Elizabeth, like and all that's affected UK, all that. But these fights has got pushed back, so I gotta tell y'all the monster ass lineup on October 15th. So
Crazy.
we got Wilder Helenius, we got Caleb Plant, Anthony Durrell, we got Haney Cambosis, we got Shields and Savannah Marshall, and we got Mayer and Baumgartner, all in one night.
Let alone the undercards, which I'm sure
That is gonna be lit.
At least 5 good fights between them 3 cards. It's gonna be at least 5 good undercard fights. You might not catch them all, but I'm telling you, got to double back, bro, and check these fights out, bro, because a lot of the undercard fights can steal a show.
And vlog, and this is the thing, man. This is what I be trying to tell people, man. I'm like, there's a difference between people that's actually reporting on results and actually people that's actually watching these fucking fights. Like, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, yo, when it's a marathon like this show, it's no way you watched every single fight and you can give a complete recap on every single fight and you're doing this. It's no way. Like, it's no way. It's no way. Like, you gotta double back.
Yeah, I would have to concentrate on the one card, especially if we're doing a live. Concentrate on the one card. You might pay attention to some results. You know what I'm saying? As far as if we got different tablets and stuff like that, different laptops, whatever. You might pay attention to some results, but to really, you know what I'm saying, get the nuances of each fight, bro. You got to concentrate on one card. Pick that card. Concentrate on that. But your Sunday morning, get up early, double back. You got to check them undercard fights out to stay on top of the game. Because for one thing, you're gonna have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of can skip through a lot of the nonsense and really get right to the fight. So that's why I like sometimes like the playbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, so let me ask you this, because I haven't heard anyone actually ask this question. Do you think any of these promoters move the date because there's so much action on the 15th?
That's a good question, bro. But the way the lineup looks, just on paper, all the main events on that day, you might just find your groove. I think you could find your groove and do your 1-2. You know what I mean? Especially they're not all in the same area, obviously. You see what I'm saying? So Australia, different time zones. So we gonna get that probably early. Obviously, we're gonna have the East Coast a little later. So again, I think they could pull it off. You know what I mean? Especially the way that like I said, the fights are in different places. I think it could be pulled off. So it wouldn't be out. You just gotta have your timing lined up. You don't want to. You remember the little fiasco with the UFC and Dazan that one night. You kind of don't want to do nothing like that. But if it crosses over, just let it happen naturally. Let the fans go to where the fans gonna go. Because most people got all of these platforms, ESPN, Dazan. You know what I mean? You gonna have a pay-per-view, obviously, with Wilder and them. So people gonna be probably watching that on their TV. So I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't. I'd roll the dice, bro. You know what I mean? If it was set for that day, if somebody already looked at that day and was like, it's perfect. Somebody had to look at time zones, the length of the cards too. That matters. So you can't have a lot of the bullshit in between.
You 100% right. When you actually look at it, Wilder fans are gonna buy. It doesn't matter who's fighting that night. They're gonna buy. Like, they're gonna be locked in to that fight. Shields, Marshall, Mayer, Baumgartner. That's the people that's set to watch that fight. They're gonna watch that fight regardless, right? And Haney and Cambosis, you know what that's about. That country's gonna be locked in. Like, you know what I mean? They're gonna be locked in. So it doesn't matter. Bro. So everybody has their.
I think This is just me being a hater and looking at things from a hater's point of view. I think he lost a lot of fans.
Who?
Cambosis with his performance, bro. So is the building gonna be packed? I think they're going to a smaller venue. They're not going to the same stadium. He didn't put out a performance that tells me that stadium gonna be filled. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing like AJ. It's like you telling me people gonna pay for this AJ Fury fight, but are they really gonna pay for the fight based on his performance, the package that you put out? You see what I'm saying? That's what we paying for. We're not just paying for the.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick, bro. And we said it earlier. Dumb folks is different. When I say they, bro, they're fighting.
So you saying the Aussie fans is the same? They different.
Yes.
Okay.
Different, bro.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna give you a prime example. You remember Ricky Hatton went on that real bad like streak, just fights. He was just getting just smashed,
knocked out. Yeah.
They was packed, yo. They was packing the house every single time, and they're so bad, yo. Not only were they packing the house, like they betting the rent money on they was betting the rent money on Ricky Hatton. Like it was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's they different over there, man. I honestly think you hit it on the head, man. Like all of them fights are in their own separate corners, and none of those fights affect the other fight. Like it's literally you talking about 3 different countries. These fights are being held in. We might possibly get it at times where we don't have one running with another one. Especially if you get early knockouts.
No, but what you might have is a main event going up on to some undercard shit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So
correct. That's a fact.
That,
that's
that. I think that might be the only, but it should be good though, bro. Especially if you keep the cards where they're not too long. Now, I mean, you want to have them where as though you getting your money or you letting these fighters earn their money, so to speak. But if you can line them up properly, you know what I'm saying? And I think they learned a lot, obviously, from, like I said, the UFC Dazan situation, because they were trying to allow that fight to finish and then them, start whereas though all the eyes could have been on Dazan, when Dazan should have just rolled the dice and seen what kind of pull they got. You know what I mean? That's a major fight. This Canelo, this obviously Kovalev, you got to roll the dice. You taking back seat to another entity, that was stupid to me. I wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? I would have seen where my peoples was at.
Yeah.
That's where you really would have tested whether you locked in like that. So I don't know.
Brennan said, who was the best at 180? I'm assuming you mean 175. The best at 175?
That's easy.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Beterbiev, but that's easy.
Yeah, Beterbiev is a top dog at 175 pounds.
Yo, bro, let's keep it honest, bro. If you talking pound for pound, bro, he got to be second or third, or you don't know boxing. Well, just saying.
Beterbiev a monster, man. Like
you got him on your pound for pound.
He's on my pound for pound. I don't think he's 2 or 3 on mine, but he's definitely in my pound for pound. He's been in my pound for pound for a while.
Okay. How not 2 or 3? His resume is decent. Mm-hmm. Obviously, his outcome is tops in boxing. Mm-hmm. Reigning champion. Mm-hmm. He got a lot of positives that, to me, lift him above some other guys that have a certain level of skill. But this dude is flatlining everybody.
Yeah, I have him.
Bro, he's like the Incredible Hulk of boxing, bro.
No, he's a problem. No, he's different because I actually was live, and them shots is different, bro. Like them shots is different, and it's for me. I think I have Beterbiev in my top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he's no further than 6 on my list. I don't remember my list. He's no further than 6, but I know I'm almost sure he's in my top 5. I have I know I have Spence in my top 5. I know I have Bud in my top 5. I have Beterbiev in my top 5. I got Maul in my top 5. And I don't remember who else I got in my top 5.
Y'all ain't gonna like mine.
No, I think if I remember your list, let me see. I think you had Maul in your top 5. I think you had Beterbiev in your top 5. I think you had Haney in your top 5.
This is my guy. He knows me. He knows me. Now,
you had Haney in your top 5.
If you don't get this next one, I'm gonna leave this live. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me see. So you got them 3. I got 3 out of the 5. Who would be number 4 on the 4th person on your list?
We ain't even gonna put it in no order.
No, it's in no order. It's in no order. It's in no order. Right.
We know who. I mean, come on, Jeffrey. Come on, my dude. I know you know better.
What division? Give me a division, yo. Give me a division.
Man, this welterweight, bro.
Welterweight. Okay, so you hold on. No, you frowned it. Oh, so you got Boots. So you got Boots in your top 5.
Numero uno. Numero uno on the planet.
Give me a division.
Boots at 147 or 154. He the best boxer on the planet. So he can clear out
one more person. So it's one more person. I'm talking about it's one more person.
I got Boots, Devin, Beterbiev, Fulton, Cool Boy Steph.
You got Cool Boy Steph in your top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously Mel's. That's my top 5.
Okay. Brennan
all
said
mine is champions.
Okay. Brennan said Haney is a bad guy. Brennan, I've been meaning to ask you this, bro. Like you said that like 5 or 6 times, yo. Like did you have a like a personal experience with him, like to lead you to say that? Or did you read something or something like that? Like kind of even if it's something you can't say on camera, like I would like to actually hear it off camera if you willing to tell it. Brennan said cruiserweight is what I was asking. Oh, cruiserweight.
That's 200.
That's 200. Yeah. So 200. Best of cruiserweight. Man, Brady's just lost. So, man, that's a tough question, bro.
What's them 2 boys that just fought? The two British boys that fought. The one with the dread.
Okoli?
Yeah, what was that? 175?
You talking about you talking about Okoli? Yeah, he's cruiserweight.
That's cruiserweight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they was 175. Yeah. But yeah, that dude, he probably
Brady's just lost, so that kind of threw the division upside down a little bit. I think he getting a rematch though, but still, Southgate in the building, man. Salute the all here listening, man. So big salute to you, bro. I think the 15th is gonna be insane, bro. It's gonna be absolutely insane.
Have we had a bigger boxing day this year yet? Like I thought
not this year. I would say probably the closest thing to this all in one night is possibly it was a packed night when Maul and them had their pay-per-view. That was pretty
That's
stacked.
what I like my events so far that stand out is obviously Haney, going cross seas, backyard of somebody else and doing what he did. I like that moment. Obviously, what I'm saying, Mel, he like when he do these rematches, I mean, he cancel all of the rhetoric because it's always a lot of, especially with the Harrison situation. Obviously, people thought Castano won and my man just silenced all of that. Bro, so when he did that was a great night.
Hey, bro, the good thing about that, that's we kind of just feeding off each other right now. But The great thing about what you said is that's the sign of a great champion. Like they go clean up whatever mess they made, they go clean that up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what makes Mel one of the best in the business. Now, a lot of times I was saying to people like, yo, I was saying like, yo, like Mel done had some shaky nights or whatever, but he came back and like redeemed himself heavy.
Both times. So to me, that's pound for pound shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? So I and then somebody else, I ain't gonna lie, who I kind of kept there, and he showed me something at the end of 2021, bro. He did great work, and that's Lomachenko, bro. His skills, they just ain't left yet, bro. Father time, he might be outside in this dude front yard, but he definitely ain't knocking on his door just yet. So I got Loma just lingering around in that top 5 for me, though.
Yeah, Loma a problem, man. Like, but we're gonna see what this Haney get past Cambosis, which he should.
You think he get the look next?
I think Haney Loma next, yo. I think Haney
What's the
Loma
numbers
next.
on that fight? You think that should do numbers?
Yeah, I think it would do numbers, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't know an exact number.
You know what that fight remind me of? Pacquiao Mayweather without the belt sort of, hoopla. I thought it was, just based on the skill matchup. I think this got more anticipation. Being undisputed, it's cool and everything, but them two matching up skill wise is really what it is.
Yeah. Oh man, we got more family in the building, man. The Boxing Source, man, said Jeff, what up, man? Big shout out to you, bro. You're not subscribed to the Boxing Source, man. Definitely get them a look. Definitely get them a sub, man. Like Boxing Source. He one of them boxing heads, man. Like, so you definitely gotta go give him a look, man, for sure, man. Good seeing you for sure. Yeah, bro. Hold on. I gotta put this message out there too, man. Big shout out to my man Padman McGriff. He said he sent me a message earlier talking about you don't show me the love no more, man. You don't invite me to the show. I said, bro, I'm like, bro, you family, yo. I was just like, you don't ask to come on the show. It's just send me the damn link. Like, that's it. Like, you said, send me the link and I'll send you the link. It ain't no asking to come on. Like, you always gonna have a seat at the table over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But big shout out to Padman McGriffey out there with Haney now putting in that work. Go check out his interview with the Boxing Voice that just went down. Big shout out to Padman McGriff, man, doing major things out here in these streets, man. But we told y'all he was gonna be doing major things a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Padman McGriff. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy 24 hours just as far as just boxing is concerned, man. Like it's just been crazy. We was going into the weekend like, yo, how much money we gonna put on Clarissa Shields? How much money we gonna throw on Baumgardner? Like, and it just completely just.
But look what happened to it. Now you got to spread your shit out on the one day. See, at least
bro,
the way the cards were lining up.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Listen.
Now you got to spread it out all on one day. Crazy.
A vlog. Like, yo, like we literally have to. Like, I literally got to save my money. And I gotta map out. I gotta literally map out when these fights are actually gonna take place, so I know. All right, this fight's coming first, so I gotta bet this. Then I gotta parlay that. Then I gotta move this, move that. Like you literally gotta be in front of your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then whoever you betting with, you gotta make sure when you win your bet. They got to pay you your bread right then and there. Some of these companies ain't paying you your bread like right then and there. They waiting until
24 hours into the betting day, all of that kind of shit. Well, I that's why I tell you, I fucks with FanDuel. You know what I mean? I ain't had the best luck with them lately. Man, my dude Jeff called me the king of the one-loss parlays, and I've been on a streak, bro. Boxing, football. on a streak of 1 losses.
Bro, you know the thing that's crazy about vlog, yo, and I actually after this, I gotta put some announcements out there. Like vlog don't even know these announcements, but yo, the thing that's crazy about vlog, yo, like he'll call me. People don't realize, like him and I talk more off camera than on camera. And he'll call me, he'd be like, bro, I just missed out on like a 12-team parlay. And then I'll be like, yo, bro. I'll be like, shorten that shit up to like 8 or like 7. This nigga called me again. Bro, I went 6-1 on this 17 parlay. And I'm like, yo, it don't matter how much I tell you to shrink them down. You gonna always lose one out of these parlays,
one of them,
bro. Bro,
yeah,
if you had like next level bread, yo, like you'd be rich. Cause you could
for sure. Because I spread it out. You know, I'm money lining and all that. Yeah,
bro,
yeah. I got you, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna hurt them too when I do it. They're gonna change it up.
Boxing Source said you can have up to a 6-fight parlay. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Actually, we need to talk about that now, bro. Source, listen, bro, you could literally do Haney, Wilder. Who you like with Plant and Darrell, bro?
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta really break that fight down because you look at your boy being able to move and he can get that 1-2 off. Darrell marks up a little bit. You see what I'm saying? And he ain't the swiftest on the feet. So can he really stalk and track somebody? We seen what he did against a smaller dude in his last fight. Like, dude came up like 2 divisions. So yeah. I wasn't really impressed with that knockout.
That's my man. You remember when Darrell had to draw with my man? Breadman was training him too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That fight, I
like Plant, yo. I like Plant, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I like Plant because a couple things. Number one, he been in Philly putting in that work. Number two, he got Breadman in his corner. He got Breadman in his corner who just Kyron Davis. He was in the corner with Kyron when he fought Darrell, so he knows Darrell well. You know what I'm saying? He's game plan for him before. So Plant has an advantage, and I think Plant has the physical advantages too. Like he's just a little younger in legs and all that. So for parlay purposes, right? Whoever you like, whether it's Darrell or Plant, you can go Haney, Wilder, Plant, Shields, and Baumgartner as a 5-fight parlay, and the bread is going to be there, bro. It's gonna be there because it's a nice mix. Like so Clarissa Shields is damn near even. Baumgartner is like a 2.5 to 1 dog. Plant is gonna be a favorite, but nothing crazy. Then you got Wilder gonna be the big favorite, and then Haney's gonna be like 3 to 1, 3.5 to 1, something like that. So that bread gonna be nice. That bread gonna be nice, bro. If you confident in them, that bread gonna be nice.
I switch it up a little bit just to make the money look a little better. You got to put Darrell on there just because we know Darrell got power. So you're looking for reasons why you bet Darrell. Plus he's an underdog, so that adds a little bit of chips to the payout. He got power. We know your boy Plant can get caught and he might fold like old lettuce, bro. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Bro, so I'm trying. If you wanted to switch it up, then obviously you go with another power puncher in Baumgartner. You obviously got Wilder with his power, and then you go with the boxing skills of Haney. We've seen what he already did against the same guy. So why change anything up in that fight?
Boxing Source in here talking that shit. We like to hear Haney, Wilder, Plant, Shields, Baumgartner in another fight. Yeah, bro, you can do a 5-6 fight parlay and really come out really nice. And on top of that, bro, just to balance out your bread, right? So say if you put say if you put like $50 on that parlay, right? And they give you a number. You could literally bet, like, say if you like Clarissa Shields, right? You say like Clarissa Shields straight up. You can bet Clarissa Shields straight up for $1 and win that. And then whatever happens on the parlay, you still up at the end of the day. You still up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you still up.
Yeah.
So it's enough fights on here that you can bet one individually to add on to the parlay. So the parlay just the icing on the cake. You want to come like you rest your head at the end of the night. You want to know that you in the green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's set up nice though. It's set up nice.
That's what I
sure.
said, man. That day, bro. If they pace it and space it out correctly, you probably able to double up, probably triple up on some wagers just in that one day.
Listen.
Just on boxing, let alone football or whatever
I was
else.
getting ready to say,
on that
bro.
Day.
Boxing source. I don't know how big you are on the parlay tip, on the sports betting tip. We could definitely rap about that off camera if you want, but that's what we do. Like over here. Vlog know how I get down.
I'm switching it up, bro. This after last week, you know what happened to us. You know what I mean? Even the secondary cards I put in, I ended up with one parlay, and I shorted it up to 5-teamer. Still lost the one joint, bro. Crazy.
Bro, vlog like.
But I'm gonna switch it up this week.
We do this for real. Like I know there's a boxing channel, but we get busy on the football tip, basketball tip. Baseball tip, like we get bit like vlog know how I get down. Like vlog know how I get down.
I'm trying to catch up to him.
We get
big bro in this situation. I'm trying to catch up to him. Bro,
listen, I literally boxing source, check this out. I was literally up. I think like 1,100, 1,200. And bro, I went for a kill shot. For me, a kill shot, I got a certain number in mind, and I'm just gonna bet whatever to get to that number. Like I was like, bro, I need 1,500. I was like, I need 1,500. I literally bet. I think it was the second quarter of a college football game, like the over under. It was like 14 and a half, and they scored a field goal with 16 seconds left in the second quarter for me to lose that bet. And then I just cashed out. I cashed out with like $850. So what I try to do is like I'll get at it for like a week and then I'll just cash out and then reload and do it again. Like I don't ever like to have a big amount because I'm real competitive. If I got like 2 stacks or something in there and I take a loss, I'm the type, I'm like, no, we got to get that back right now. Like, that's me. So I'd rather just cash out and just start again from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, nah, I don't be touching the parlays. I would get mad for losing one game on it. Listen, the parlay.
The only thing about the parlays, bro, is the best way to win without throwing a half a bag at something. You know what I mean? You can throw a quarter bag at something and kill him.
Bro, it's literally so Vlog, what's the biggest parlay you done hit just in your life? What's the biggest parlay you done hit?
Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you this one. Me and my partner back in the day, bro, we was betting when the internet shit first cracked off. It was a shit called Bet Online, which it is now, but back then it was Bet USA or something like that. Mm-hmm. Bro, we both hit 11 out of 12 on a $1 bet, $12,000 payout, 12 baseball games, bro. Me and this dude literally all day long was matching games. Bing, bing, bing. It was a couple games we went against each other. But in our minds, it was like a progressive parlay. So out of the 12, we would have ended up with like getting 6 racks. No, 4 racks, because they would have paid you like a difference for hitting a progressive parlay. But we calling the bitch like, yo, we both hit 11 out of 12. They like, fuck, yo, that shit is amazing. But we only do that for NFL. We only do that for football. Nigga, was I sick, nigga. Off a dollar bet, bro. Off a dollar bet. So that would have been the sickest. But cash out, probably like 17, 15. I've been averaging shit like 800, shit like that. Cause I low key, I put a quota on something. I put 10 on something. I don't really smash the game like you be doing, dropping 200, all that crazy ass numbers. I ain't doing all that shit, nigga. I smoke too much.
Bro, I think the biggest parlay I hit was, I think it was like 9 stacks. That was the biggest parlay I hit. It was so this was before like online was popping, but people was having a hard time getting a payout.
Yeah,
a lot of the places overseas, you had to send your driver,
bro, waiting on checks for like 2 weeks.
Then you got to find the right spot to go cash them. All that nonsense. So this is during that time. So in Philly, they got a casino called Delaware Park Racetrack. So they used to have like these betting cards. They had one for college football, NFL. It was a mix of both. They had what you needed. I literally went college football. I did.
I'm with you, bro. Going to the garage.
A 10-team joint. I did a 10-team joint. I forgot how much money I put on there, but it was a 10-team parlay, and it was 5 lines and 5 over unders. And I literally hit for like 9 stacks. I hit for like 9 stacks. Yeah, I hit for like 9 stacks. So this is back. So vlog, this is back when we was doing them bully bets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doing them bully bets. Like we would take winnings like that, and then we would apply the same concept and just do a bully bet. Like, and we was killing them. Like we was killing, but the leagues were more consistent back then. You know what I'm saying? Like it was much easier to predict back then than it is right now. Like it'd be a bunch of bullshit now. Like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey, so now we talking about this new lineup for that 15th, bro. How is the site going to change up? Like, what's the plan to adjust?
So the plan for that is the 15th for us is just going to be a marathon, bro. Like it's going to be those 5 fights, plus we're going to find probably about 3 or 4 key undercard fights to throw on there too. So it's going to be a minimum of like 8 fights on the 15th. It's going to be
is it anything up for this weekend?
Like for this weekend, no,
because of the readjustment. Yeah. Well, I mean, that gives everybody a chance.
Shane has to go adjust all of that stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit him up about that. Brennan said,
this weekend I'm gonna be checking out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever lineups might be out already.
If it's something worthy, then we'll definitely do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got that. Yeah. It takes us doing our homework to make sure it's worthy. We don't want to get nobody no easy lopsided picks. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, bro, all of these cards where it look like these favorites based on these odds maker numbers, man, that's not necessarily true, bro. Boxing is about style. So styles make fights. We got to do our homework and make sure we give the opportunity for to see who know they thing in boxing, as far as how we judging on the site. We get bragging rights and you get paid out. So shout out to G5 for setting everything up, man. Y'all jump in that, man. Y'all jump in there. That prediction league, the hottest thing cracking, and we probably be the hottest site on the 15th, bro.
That's a fact. We should be the hottest site, and I'll probably do some same day cash outs too. If you
is the boxing voice, is the boxing source on there with us?
I don't know, boxing source. I don't know if you on there with us, bro. But if you not, man, definitely go to G5JeffTV.com, man. The next set of fights, I think, is if we don't put anything up by tomorrow, definitely next week, Canelo Triple G. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure, we got to have that.
Yeah, so
we gonna have
it's
we
free
gonna have
too, bro. It's free. It's absolutely free, bro. $500 for the
all you need is your email.
That's it. $500 for the first place winner. $200 for second place. $100 for third. You can go head up with somebody on a bet. We got a side pot too. We got everything you need, bro. So I don't know if you knew, but now that you know, you might as well go ahead over there and go do you 1, 2, and do what you gotta do.
Easy, baby.
To
drop that email.
For sure.
Get in.
Yeah,
and you can catch up, especially with the 15th coming up.
The points is nothing, bro. You can take the lead in one night. You can take the lead in one night, bro.
Right.
He said, "Yeah, that's a flip. You can bet like $2 to $5 and went up to like 500. Nah, the parlay is listen. You can literally.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't hurt that bad. When I be making when I lose these parlays like that, source, it don't hurt that bad. It's like, you know what I mean? Shit, you know, $5-10, you know what I mean? Some blunt money or whatever. Like it ain't killing me, but it do be having me on the edge of my seat. I'm always checking Yahoo Sports and all these other little sites, especially for the games that don't be on cable or whatever. You gotta, you know what I mean, check these little third-party sites that should be having you like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like it's absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Hold on. Brennan said, money. Yes, sir. Said a Plant will win. The other guy has been the same before the KO. He was not looking good. So the thing with Darrell is like Darrell, you just don't know what Darrell gonna show up. I've seen Darrell and you like, yo, that dude, he nice. And then there's other nights you be like, like, you know what I mean? Like you just don't know what you're gonna get with him, man. I think he's gonna be motivated for this fight though. I do think he's gonna be all right for this fight.
If you look at it though, bro, he was kind of I don't know if he did that just to hype the fight, but he was way in support of Plant's performance in the Canelo fight. And then he tried to, you know, turn around and sandbagging with this getting smacked thing and all of that. It was like, damn, bro, where was all of that when they was talking to you about the fight? You could have said that day. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get, you know what I mean? I side with Plant on that particular issue. He's still pillow hands to me, but you know what I mean?
Yo, you know the thing is, bro, like with Plant, he don't ever sit down on nothing.
That's what I was going to say, bro.
I'm hoping with Breadman, like Breadman get him to sit down on stuff because it's like,
well, you know, Philly, we draw that line. You draw that line, and he's done it. He did it against Uzaki. He used his pivot game. He threw some hard shots, counter shots. So, I mean, but maybe his hands was in better condition, bro. You know what I mean? I think he got fragile hands on some Pernell Whitaker. On some Floyd shit. Yeah, on some Floyd shit.
But I've seen Plant in the past sit down on shots and he actually moving guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I think his hands has been messed up for a minute, man. Like those your money makers.
Brendan, man, his speed definitely gonna be a factor in this fight because Darrell, he defensively, I think he tries to use his size, like makes people reach for him. But if a guy is so quick, that lean back, that sort of style of defense and making guys reach that shit, bro, he gonna beat you to the punch. He gonna beat you to the spot.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm with you.
I don't know.
Pennant in the building. Big shout out to Pennant. He said, "Do you think MMA is pointless?" No, not at all. Like it's just that's another. You know what I'm saying? That's another flavor. You know what I'm saying? Some people like MMA. Some people don't like MMA. Like some people.
I ask you this, bro, about that. What came first? It's almost like the chicken or the egg question. What really came first? Was it MMA, wrestling / or was it boxing? Was we going at it with the hands first, or was we, you know, wrestling and aggressive, like, you know, as far as how human contact and the competition level? You know what I mean? That's a great question to know. You could travel back in time and find out.
Yeah, Pennant, I would say this, like MMA got a nice fan base. Boxing always gonna have a nice fan base. I just want to MMA is not pointless, like to get that across. Like I was at one point I was in the MMA major. I still like MMA. It's just I'm not up on things as far as like the names and backstories and things like that. So no, not at all. Said they should make a heavyweight Grand Prix Ultimate Contender tournament, make things easier for fighters. So that's kind of equivalent to like Super Six. You know what I'm saying? So we've done that before. It's like a mad echo, though.
My bad. I'm in the garage.
Oh, you good? You good? Yeah. So yeah, man, we got a big night, October 15th, like huge
It's
night.
gonna be crazy, man. Y'all gotta go to the site, man. I'm telling you, bro. I plan on being in the lead by the end of the night, because what's gonna be the difference to me, where everybody that's in the site already, is who gonna make that right call. You know what I mean? Like a big fight is gonna be what round it's suspected knockout for Wilder. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna give you some great points. Will we get a knockout in the Mayor Bumgarner fight? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Even will Marshall and Shields go the distance? Will somebody, you know what I'm saying, catch some damage and we get a stoppage in that? You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a great night for who making the right call, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's gonna be about guessing too. Yeah, I think you really gotta break down these fights, see where, doing your homework and checking on how these camps been going, as far as, checking media and news and things like that. I really do some homework to make the right call on a few of these fights, bro. That way you can get your points and get them bragging rights. And if you want to, slide over to that head to head and, put your money. I'm sure Canelo, we should be drawing some head-to-head competition on this Canelo fight next week.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. Shit, we gonna close this bad boy out. Hour 12 minutes strong.
Yeah, we kept it loose. You know what I mean? Nothing too heavy.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Listen, before we go, I haven't worked out the details. I kind of got them in my head. But we're gonna have a G5 Jeff TV store on the site, and if you're a fan of the podcast, there's certain sayings by certain people that are extremely popular. So, figured it's only right. Put a shirt out there for my man, Boxing First Vlog. I got a few catchphrases myself, and Shane got a couple of them too. So I'm thinking maybe we put out 2-3 shirts a piece. Put it on the site, Vlog getting a couple sales, Vlog getting the profit. I get the sell, I get the profit. Shane get the sell, he get the profit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't ask for cash apps and all that other stuff. But when we put this out there, we need for y'all to copy these joints and start sending us pictures of y'all wearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Francis Ngannou and boxing would have been awesome. Agreed. It was the instant bag though. He said sound way off, but yeah, we gonna get up off this, right? Vlog in your social media, bro.
Man, I'm on Instagram, man. Use the number 1 for the word first. And check me out on Twitter, BoxingFirstVlog, man. I'm gonna be active. Real active, you know what I mean? Shooting my 1-2 and just showing love to the sport and and clowning any of these ops out in these boxing streets. You know what I mean? Because we slap these words around like a hockey stick. You dig? Tap in with your boy.
That's a fact, bro. And I'm all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5 Jeff TV, website, G5JeffTV.com, man. Hottest boxing prediction, fantasy league out there to go register. So on behalf of your boy, Boxing First Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, your boy G5 Jeff TV, man. This was episode 123 of the Goodfellas podcast. We'll be back at y'all. Peace.